Oh, is that better? Is that better? Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb so we can stop. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Yes? Okay. Hey, everybody! So I got to say that again. Brenda! Hey! Here's the goal. Here is the goal. Here is the goal. You hear Milo? He's right here. Doing what he's doing. Hey, After Party TV. Hey, Marshall. Hey, Risa. Hey, Nita. Hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Victoria. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to let you see Milo in a minute, but let me say my say. So here is the goal. And I kind of made a little, like an agenda for myself because I don't want to leave anything out. I don't want to forget anything. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for being here so much. Hey. Y'all, my heart is filled with gratitude. Thank you. Hey, P. Haddon. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Donzel and Lori and Donna. Donna, I'm so happy to see you here. That's me, Planner D. Happy to see you here because you normally miss the live and you catch it on the replay. But thank you for being here. Come on, my son is coming home. Come on. I would love him to come home. Okay, so let me say this, y'all. My heart, y'all know I be getting emotional. Like I don't, even when I don't try to, I do. Even when I try not to, I do. My heart is filled with gratitude, and I have to say it. So he's gonna keep doing that for a minute. You want a treat? You gotta be good. You gotta be good. I'm gonna let y'all see Milo in a minute. Hey. So a lot of you have been with me on this journey. My crafting journey, not necessarily a rhinestone journey, but you've been on this journey with me, my crafting journey. And you've seen me go through ups and downs and highs and lows. You've seen me learn new things. You've seen me try new things. Brenda is here. She's the one who taught me. She took me step by step through my first sublimation project ever. Ms. Victoria is here. She was with me in my Facebook group when there was literally 20 members. Like, there are people who have been with me for a long time. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. I'm trying to keep myself together. Hold on, give me a minute. You celebrated with me when I, reached 50,000, and you celebrated with me again when I reached 100,000. And, you celebrated with me when I did sublimation camping. You celebrated with me when I did Maker Academy weekend. And some of you have just found me recently. And, however you found me, if somebody told you about me, thank you. I'm glad you found me. And hopefully, you are learning from my content. Hopefully I'm not moving too fast for you. And, no matter what next thing I try, you're going to still be here on this journey with me. I mean, because when you found me, you probably found me via Cricut, because I've always been a Cricut girl. Yes, I reached 132,000 subscribers today. Precious pieces. But one thing you've probably heard me say a lot is that, I really don't want to get into sales. I don't want to do sales. Sales are not my thing. And even just venturing into creating a design and then putting it on a website for sale, it was uncomfortable for me because it isn't the journey that I really want to expand, right? It's not like I want to now go into sales full time. My heart, when I first started this journey, was on teaching you how to do everything, teaching you everything I know. And it still is. And it always will be. So I want you to know that even though this is not typical of me, selling something. It's just a small piece of this journey. So this is just a part of it. I just want you to know that and I don't know why it's making me emotional, but I want you to know that this is just a part. It's not where I want to go. I don't want to, have a full website of, files or whatever. I just want you to know that. I want you to know that. Okay. So let me tell you how this all happened, but let me give a shout out to two people first. One, I want to give a shout out to Patrice, because Patrice, who is Craftable Things, let me see if I can find her right here. She is the one who really introduced me to all things rhinestones, right? Like creating templates. She would make templates. She would, make things specifically for me. She sent me a shirt. She actually gave me a shirt for my birthday. She's made things with, with my name on it. If you've been here with me, like how much I love my name. Like I really love my name. So to see it in rhinestones, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is fantastic. But not just that, she has been so kind to me. She has given me her time, because I don't learn like a lot of people. Some people can see something one time and pick it up and they can go with it. Not me. So, and I think that's the reason why I teach the way I do, is because I know that it's better to show, not tell. And she took the time to show me. So I owe a lot of what I know about rhinestones to Patrice. I owe a lot of it to her. So Patrice, thank you. Thank you for being a friend to me. Thank you for embracing me. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for giving me extra time, even when you had already given me time. So thank you. The other person that I want to say thank you to is Eve, because Eve has also equally embraced me. Eve is the rhinestone plug. Okay, so now I just have to say it. Now there are people who sell rhinestones. You can buy rhinestones from Etsy. You can buy from Amazon. You can buy from Heat Transfer Warehouse. You can buy rhinestones from a lot of places. I'm sure there are other websites that y'all know of that I don't know of. But I have not seen any rhinestones with this high of quality. I haven't. Now, does that mean they don't exist? I don't know. Do I think they exist? No. That's the answer to that. I just want you to know that. But I want those two people to know that I am grateful for you, that I don't take any of it for granted, and I don't, credit myself like, girl, you're just so smart that you just did it all by yourself, because that would be a lie. That would just be a lie. Okay, so I want you to hear it from me, not see me type it, not read it somewhere, not hear it from somebody else. Hear from me, from my mouth. Okay, thank you. Let me tell you how this all came about. When I was invited to do Maker Academy weekend, I was asked to do maybe a rhinestone template. And, I had never really done anything that I really like put my heart and my soul and my thoughts into. And once I said yes, I felt like I had to go forward with it, because I do feel like your word is important. When you tell somebody you ought to do something, you should do it. And if you can't, you should go back and say, I can't, in enough time so that they can find somebody else who can do it. I think your word is important. Okay. So to me, my word is important. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try my best to do it. Okay. So committing myself to making a rhinestone template that thousands or hundreds of thousands of people would see put me in a position where I really had to know what I was doing. Now, what people don't know is that it took me a long time, a very, very long time to create that template, like a long time, more time than I'm even willing to admit. Like, however much time you think it is, add 20 hours to that, okay? Because it took a long, long time. Well, because I have always been a giver just by nature. That's just what I like to do. And I like to even think that it's really hard to beat me at giving. I feel like when you give to somebody, it's going to come back to you in one way or another. It might not be money. It might not be, something tangible, but maybe it's you're going to have more peace in your life, or you're going to have, whatever. I feel that way. So I feel that the reason why my family, and I'm telling you this, we've been blessed, is because we all kind of live by that. We are givers. So it doesn't hurt me to give somebody something. And when somebody has given something to me, I'm going to try to give back to them. So when those people, the number of people who purchased the VIP pass with my link, I was like, I got to give something back to them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give them time. We're going to craft together. And not just that, I'm going to give them a file that we can bling together, because maybe they found a love of rhinestones like I have. And now we're going to come together and we're going to craft. But not just, that we're going to have an exclusive file. It's just going to be for us. And nobody else is going to have it unless they go make one similar to it, but it still won't be the one we have. Right. So that's how that came about. Well, when I was working on that file, and let me move up so I can make sure I'm not missing any comments. I want y'all to hear this from me. I just want y'all to know where this all came from. I said, well, let me just try to make another file. Let me just see. And I just started like really, really trying to understand the process. Now, I have not gotten to the point where I am, an expert, right? I'm not at Patrice's level. I'm not at Eve's level. I'm not at some of the other people who can do files like the back of their hand. Like, oh, you just have to do this, do it. Like, I'm not that, but I can get through a template well enough. I haven't been able to do a 3D design or something that is very intricate where you slice it and, I haven't done any of that, but I can get through the basics. Okay. I'm going to show you in a demonstration in a few minutes how to do that in this today, right now. But how this came about. So I made a file for my VIP group, and then I made another file, and I was like, anybody else who wants it, they won't have to buy it. And it's going to cost $5. That's how this all came about. So if you're wondering, like, how did you even get to this point where you said you weren't doing sales? Now you are. That's how it came about, because it's similar to what I've done with my VIP group, but they still have something exclusive from me, and we have our time together, and they will have a file that I made, and anybody who wants to do something similar will have an opportunity to purchase it, because I couldn't say, well, let me just give this away, because that wouldn't have been fair to my VIP group. So that's how all of this happened. I am still junior because I don't know how to do all the things. Linda, everybody's going to get their file at the same time. Okay. So we have that. All right. It takes a lot of time. I'm going to show you something really quick and easy. Good. Okay. So if you are just coming in, here is the goal. Here is the goal. Thank you, Bunny. Yeah, I tried. I almost got through it without crying. Giving is a gift. And I think because I've always been a giver, it's hard for me to receive. Like, I cannot explain it. I wish I could explain it like, oh, well, if somebody gives you something, you should give them something. I don't feel like you're always going to receive, not in the same way that it was given to you. So that's just how I've always been. I have a generous heart. Peter, my husband, has a generous heart. My kids have a generous heart. And when you give to somebody else, it actually doesn't take anything from you. It actually adds to you. It might feel like it is, but it's not. Sometimes you can give somebody your time, right? If you give somebody your time, that's a precious commodity that you can't get back, right? And you know, depending on what the person is going through, that might mean more than money. Okay. So that's just how I feel. I don't know if that, you know, I could say that's how I was raised. That's just, my mom is like that. You know, if you need somewhere to stay, she's gonna be like, oh, come on, you know, come on, you're gonna be on the couch, but you in here. Okay. A vinyl on denim video. I haven't. After party. All right, so let's look at these materials really quick. These are all the materials. In order to use a template, you're going to need hot fix rhinestones, not flat back rhinestones. You need actually hot fix rhinestones. Okay. So and you need them to be the size that matches the template. Now, the template that I'm using is SS10. So you need rhinestones that are SS10. Now, I'm using a rhinestone, and I have my materials in this little crate right here because I bought this thinking that we would be demonstrating how to make another heat press stand, and we just haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay. Thank you, Gail. Thank you so much. All right, so these are hot fix rhinestones, and this is an SS10, and these are candy apple. So candy apple is just a color that Eve, I don't know if Eve made this up or this just was on her website, whatever, but you can use really any color or any variety of red. She has one that's called Siam. She has light Siam. She even has one that's called a Red D mix. Okay. Okay, so you're going to need rhinestones that match the template. You also need a template. In order to brush them in, you need an actual template, right? Okay, so like this is a part of the template that I've cut out that I'm going to demonstrate today. Okay. That candy apple is looking kind of low. That's what I was thinking. That was another reason why I was crying. Why are you crying? Because you're running out of candy apple. That's why. Okay. All right. So it's like a little check mark, like a little cheat sheet, right? For you, right? You need a template holder. And what do I mean by that, right? You need something to put the template on after it's been cut. Now, Delonda, I use these Dollar Tree chopping mats. They come in a 2-pack, and you can get them online. You can actually go to Dollar Tree and get them. If you get them online, you have to buy, I think there's a minimum order of 10 packs. So that's going to give you 20 mats. But really, it's going to me, it's almost like giving you 40 because you can use the front and the back template. Okay. Kristen, I don't. This is it. Isn't that awful? It's so terrible. Okay. So you need these. All right. You need a wax pen. The purpose of the wax pen is to help you when your rhinestones get flipped over so you can flip them back over. You can use old cutting mats too. Like, yes, that's true. And new ones, Sandra. Okay, you can use the old ones, but you can also use the what? New ones. Okay, because I've done that. But this right here is just a Cricut mat, and these are perfect. These are really good for holding the template, right? Because once I cut it out the other night, I put it on the back of this mat because it was big. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So there's that. You also, did I show you the wax pen? I don't feel like I did, but wax pen, that's what this is right here. This, don't worry about these flock dots. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? This whole set came just like this from Amazon, and it was $7. It is linked below the video, okay? So you will need this. I do think it comes in handy because when the rhinestones get flipped over, you're going to need a way to flip them back over. And this tip of this wax pen is like so good, right? It does what it's supposed to do. Like the wax pen understood the assignment. Okay. I want you to know that. All right. So you need rhinestone flock. This is rhinestone flock that came from Heat Transfer Warehouse. This is the new one. A lot of people have a problem with this because when you cut it, it has like a a sticky, gooey back, like backing. And I'm just gonna be honest and say there is no perfect cut setting. Some people say, "Well, I found the perfect cut setting." Stop lying. Stop. You're lying. You did not. Okay, so stop it. All right. So you need rhinestone flock. Now I got this from Heat Transfer Warehouse. However, let's all say it together. Touch your neighbor and say, "However." Neighbor. However, Eve right here. Where's Eve right here? This is Eve at the Baby's Booty. Babies, not baby booty. Baby's Booty. She has rhinestone flock on her website. And I want to show you the website in a minute. Okay, baby. See the apostrophe S? That apostrophe S means the booty belongs to the baby. Okay? And not only does she have flock. Now, Eve, this is my first time even opening this. It's so gorgeous. Okay. This is purple flock that she has on her website that is available for purchase. Okay. Okay. So you can get flock from Eve. All right. From her website. We're going to look at the website in a minute. All right. And if y'all want this checklist, I will definitely make sure it is linked below for you to get it. You also need a heat source. Oh, I know. You need KTM mask. That's this stuff right here. This is like transfer tape. So like if you were transferring vinyl, adhesive vinyl to glass, or adhesive vinyl to whatever you were putting it on, a mug or a cup, or, you know, one of those, you know, tumblers or something like that, you would need transfer tape. This is basically transfer tape for rhinestones. Okay. It is, Jennifer. That is not a lot. Well, Jennifer already had it. I had not opened it. This is KTM mask. I got this from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Okay. And it's not expensive and it's reusable as long as it's still sticky. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but if you look right here on my heat press, I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit so you can see. There like sheets of KTM mask that's stuck right there because as long as it's sticky, I'm gonna be doing what? Using it. Okay. I'm gonna still let y'all see. Milo, you being good or bad? Are you being super, super good? Okay. All right. So you need that. All right. What else? Let's keep looking because it's to me it's technically 10 things depending on how you view that last thing. You need a heat source that will reach 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Eve says that she doesn't recommend using a Cricut Easy Press. I honestly haven't tried that, but I would say if you are going to try it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your back into it, okay? You can. So Eve says no. I say as long as you put your back into it and you use all your force, you might sit on it. You might put weights on it. You might, you know, apply pressure. Okay, whatever. But I think it can be done. Okay, I do. Okay, because if you think about it, the HTV Ron Auto Press works with rhinestones, and you don't get to decide the pressure for that, right? Look at Carla. Thank you, Carla. She says she has it and it worked. Okay. So how can you get the VIP group purchase the file? So the file that I made, this one, Denise, this is the file that I made for my VIP group for Maker Academy weekend, but this is only for them, right? So this is what we will be blinging when we're together. But the file that I made that anyone can purchase is this one, and it's very similar. The only thing that changes the cap, right? And I just put this one on gray, but this one just has the elf hat instead of the Santa cap. Okay, and it's $5 and it's linked below the video. Okay. All right. Good. Judy says you can do it. Okay. All right, so you need a trim brush. A trim brush looks like this. You can get these from Amazon. You can get them from Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. It's just a simple little trim, like it's called a trim painter on the package. You just use these to brush in the rhinestones. Okay, that's the purpose of these. Okay. All right, and then you need fabric. So, and in my case, I'm going to be using a hoodie, a black hoodie. The file is linked in the chat. And you need, Delonda, I use a cutting mat when I cut mine. Some people say, you know, you don't need a cutting mat. If you're using a Romeo, you don't need a mat. Some people say, you know, they don't use a mat, but I use a mat when I cut mine. Okay, so that's why I put these asterisks here, because some people feel like they don't. Thank you, Risa. You don't know what you're doing. I'm getting ready to show you right now. Okay, what does Eve say? She said, my experience using the easy press and sew tends to not last. Oh, it does work. Eve, you got to have a stronger back. You're not putting your back into it the way you should. Okay. Air quotes, Donzel. Air quotes make it what? Official. Okay. So we've gone over all of the materials. If y'all feel like you need this list, you are welcome to, you know, take a screenshot of this, or I can leave it linked below the video. Whatever works for you. Okay. All right. Because in any design, you're going to need all of these things. You're going to need a template. You're going to need all this stuff. You are. Now, I did see on one of my comments when I did a Bling, how to use a rhinestone template tutorial, somebody said you don't need anything to hold the template. You can just put the flock on your desk. And guess what? Two things can be true at the same time, right? Two things can be true. So it's true. I can cut out a template and just put it on my desk and brush the rhinestones in. So if we just stop right there, that part is true. However, it's still true that you need somewhere to put them, because are you going to keep that template on your desk forever? Like when when you're not brushing in rhinestones, you're just still going to have that template on the desk for the rest of eternity. You're not ever going to want to put it somewhere else. I'm just asking. Because if you do, you're going to need something to put the template on. You do. So what I said is true, and what she said is also true. Unless you just want to cut it every time you use it. Like every time I cut this template, I'm just going to, every time I want to use this template to brush in a black shirt and a white shirt and a green shirt and a purple shirt and a yellow shirt, every single time I want to use it, I'm just going to cut it again. Wait, I don't want to cut it again. I don't want to cut it again. I just want to cut it one time, because once you cut the template, it's cut. You can make a billion shirts with that same template. Oh, maybe that's it, Kristen. I don't know, but yeah, no. Okay, so let me add the link to the template that I created in the chat. All right. How are y'all feeling so far? It did, Alice. It does. It cuts the templates very, very nicely. Okay, let me go to my website. Some people didn't even know I had a website, because guess what? I never really use it. But let me show it to you so you can see. You can see. Present share screen. Window, Chrome tab. Okay, so this is the home page of my website, right? And if you scroll down, you'll see a few things. I really don't have much on my website because I haven't used it very much, not even gonna lie. But if you go to this tab right here where it says digital downloads, you'll see the template right there. And all you would have to do is click add to cart. Once you click add to cart, you'll see that it's there in your cart. And the price of it is $5. Patrice tried to get me to do $5.99, but I don't want to do 99. I just want to do $5. Okay, it's $5. All right, and then you just pay. That's it. And then once you do that, you will get a receipt and you should be able to download the file. Now, I think the file comes to you in a link to your email. You might have to check your spam. I know, Rosalind, because I never talk about it. You might have to check your spam, and it'll probably be there. Okay, is $5. Okay, and that's it. And now, if you're using a Windows-based operating system, I don't know if you can see what. Let me see if you can see what I see. You cannot. Let me make this a full screen and go back. Yeah, if you still can see it, but you still cannot see it. At the top of your screen, you should see like an arrow with a download option, kind of like you download anything. Like if you download any Etsy purchase, if you've ever purchased anything from Etsy, or even if you've downloaded anything from Creative Fabrica or Design Bundles or any other website, if you've purchased a digital product, you still have to download it. And this is the exact same thing. Yes, AB, the stones that you need are included in the description on the website. Okay. So let me go back and let me show you that. So I'm going to just click on the template itself. And if you scroll down, it'll tell you like how many red you need, how many green, and how many yellow. Okay. So if anybody else was wondering that, the number of stones. And so, I mean, that's just a suggestion. If you're not going to use red or green or yellow, then, wherever I have red, if you're using blue, then you will need 1,364 blue. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. All right. How y'all feeling? Hopefully you're feeling great. Hopefully you are feeling great. There is the link. Yeah, it's on there, Viola Floyd. Trust me. I should say refunds. It should. Your template on the mat to store it. Yes. So like I have all of my templates right here. Y'all are asking great questions. Let me say that. So what I did was I bought one of these I actually bought this from Walmart, and it is one of those crates that will hold folders that are legal size. And so I just have all of my, I have all of my templates here. So like this is, Oh So Blessed, the Merry and Bright template is here. Okay. Okay, bye, Lucy. All right, so that's what I do. Here's the Mama template, and I just keep them in here in alphabetical order. Oh, Amanda, that's a good question. But I actually have an Explore Air 2. I don't have anything 3. Girl, where's your Maker 3? It don't exist. It's like Santa. Okay, I don't have one. Okay, I have a Cricut Explore Air 2, and I'm going to show you how. Hey, Sharon Davis, I'm going to show you how it cut. Now the cut setting that I use, let me make sure I'm not getting out of order because I want to make sure I say everything. I reviewed the materials. All right, and I showed you how to get the file. Let me show you. Oh, that's good. The only template that I have for sale currently right now is the one that's on my website. Now there is, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later, but we'll talk about it later. The one I have right now is $5 and it's on my website. I get my rhinestones from Eve at The Baby's Booty. Let me show you her website really quick. And I'm going to also show you how let me remove this. I cut this red layer with my Cricut Explore Air 2. I want to show you all of that. But let me show you Eve's website really quickly. The babies. Let me do entire screen so you can see it. Because I think it'll be better if I do that. Okay. All right. I will, Brenda. I promise I will. Okay. But I can't do it right now because I don't want to confuse anybody. Okay. So you see, this is Eve's website. This is where I purchase my rhinestones. This right here, this website right here. This is where I purchase my rhinestones. Now, sometimes, I know she has okay, thank you, Eve. She has a buy-in that starts Friday. What time Friday, Eve? What time? What time does the buy-in open? Because we're going to be like they used to be at Mervin's. Open, open, open. What time, Eve? She might have already said it, but my Wi-Fi is slow. All right, so while we're looking at this, right now there is no buy Thursday at midnight. Okay, so y'all, you're right around the corner. Just stay close to your computer. All right, so we don't have a buy-in right now. We don't have the option for a buy-in right now, but we do have an option for a buy now because this is always open. See where I'm hovering? Buy now is always open. Where our bling is the final thing, and that is not a lie. This is the truth. I'm telling you, I know she has some angel tears in these rhinestones. I don't care what nobody says. She gives you a little bit of information about them and how they started. It tells you what a buy-in is. It tells you about shipping to other countries. Are there limits? How you can pay? Can you get a refund? All sales are final. She should have made that super big, super big. Okay. All of the information is right there on her website. So I'm going to click on Bling now, and you can see all of the rhinestones. Now, this right here, this beginner, Eve, I didn't even, this is so good. Oh my gosh. All right. So they have a beginner set that's 8 colors and it's SS10. Remember, all the rhinestones that I'm using are SS10. Everything that's used in the design that I created, they are SS10. Eve sells 2 different sizes, SS10 and SS6. All right. So these are SS10. And this set of 8 is $125. There are 8 colors here, and I don't think you can change it. This is the colors are the colors, right, Eve? Oh my gosh, you didn't tell me you did it though. I would have. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You also have the option of 5 colors right here. This one is $85, but it's still, you get 5 ice chips of SS10 rhinestones. Can you change the colors on these, Eve? Purple flock. Can you change the colors on these, or is the cut? Those colors do not change. Okay, so you get 5 standard colors. Okay. Oh, okay. It tells you right here. You get crystal, crystal AB, light cyan, emerald, and sapphire. That's really, really good. When you order these, they ship out in 1 to 3 days. No, I love it, Eve. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so it tells you right there everything you need. This right here will help you too, because rhinestones are measured in gross. Now, when you think of gross, you know, when I would think of gross, I would think of like salad. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about rhinestones. We're talking about a form of measurement, okay? So 10 gross is 1,440 stones, 20 gross, 100 gross, 250 gross. In each of these chips, ice chips, right, Eve? How many gross come in an ice chip? Oh, 20 gross. So in each one of those containers, you get 2,880 stones. Fish head. Correct. Correct, Jennifer. Correct. Correct. Donzel, I love you. Correct. All right. So that's how that's all measured. If you were wondering about that, let me go back and then back again. If you don't want to get either one of these sets, which I think is a fantastic deal, just my personal opinion, you have to do what you think is best. You can also shop by color. You can look at her bling tools. This kit right here pretty much has everything that will help you get started if you have never brushed in a rhinestone ever in life. It comes in this little bag right here. It comes with 2 templates ready for you to brush in. It comes with the crystal and the crystal AB stones. It comes with the brush. It comes with the bling scoop. It also comes with the tweezers for picking up the rhinestones. Okay, and it comes with the KTM, the transfer tape. I do not like salad either. So when I think about gross, that's the only gross I know. Okay, okay, so I'll say that. And it also comes with the wax pen. So all the stuff that I just mentioned in the list, it pretty much comes with all of those things. Okay, except like, you know, the template that you would be brushing in if you were trying to do this one that we're getting ready to do tonight. All right. So I think that's, I mean, $55. I mean, you honestly cannot. It would be impossible to beat that. I mean, and you might skimp on price, but you're also going to skimp on quality. All right. And then you can just, you know, look at the different colors that she has. If you don't want to shop by color, you know, I have a few favorites that I love. I love candy apple. I love orange dorado. I love wintergreen. Wintergreen is the newest green. And it's only available in the buy now. That is the one that looks like, oh, it's in alphabetical order. Hold on. Hold on, all the way down. This is wintergreen right here. And if you wanted to get a 20 gross, it would be $20. And that's what it looks like. See that? Beverly Alexander, I'm telling you, it's like a rabbit hole. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. All right. All right. Now, before I ever made a template, let me stop sharing my screen for a second and come back. Before I ever made a template ever in my life, ever tried to even think about making a template, I would get templates from Patrice, because Patrice does, y'all, she just does amazing work. She has a website. You can purchase templates from her website. She actually walked me through the process of putting the template on my website. And trust me when I say it took a very long time. A very, very long time. A very long time. But let me show you her website really, really quickly. I think that she's actually going to be working on a Capricorn design. Right, Patrice? Capricorn, right? Didn't you say that, Patrice? You didn't? Okay, she did. All right. And I'm going to let y'all see Milo, and then we're going to get started. All right. This is Patrice's website, craftableThings.com. Let me click copy. Let me add it to the chat. And if you click on digital designs, you can see her rhinestone templates. And she has a lot of templates. I have one. She has a billion. All right. Look at that. Blessed and highly favored. Boy, mom, blinging things we run on. So that's like, Dunkin' Donut thing, like a little ode to Dunkin' Donut, the original Candy Girl. So she has a lot of different templates. And she likes ending hers in 99. I don't. Okay. I end mine in 00. Okay. Crafty girl. Crafter's going to craft. Caregiver. She has a lot of nice files. Leo thing. Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, the best one ever. Keep God first. So you see where I'm going. Okay. Sagittarius. I know. Patrice, people are waiting for that kind of stuff. All right. So let me let y'all say hi to Milo. And then we're going to get into this template tonight. You want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi to the people? Okay. You being super, super good. They want to say hi to Milo. They want to say hi to Milo. You being super, super good, Milo. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Okay. Come on. Stand up. Anybody have a girlfriend for Milo? Milo, you want a girlfriend? Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi. You say hi to the people. Stop it. Say hi to the people. Hi to the people. You want a treat? You want a treat? Do I have a treat? Oh, he cares about his treats. You say hi to the people? Okay. I wonder she wants you to have a treat. She wants you to have a treat. Okay, let me give you a treat. Let's give you a treat. It's so good. It's super, super good. It's super, super good. All he cares about is treats. All he cares about is treats. Come on. You gotta wait right. You gotta wait right here. We're not gonna have you running around the house. We know what you're capable of, little buddy. We know what you're capable of, little buddy. So sit it on down. Sit it on down. All right. Oh, Kristen said hi. She said hi to Milo. He wagging the piece of his tail that he has. Okay. You do. Roxy? Oh, okay. Milo, you have a girlfriend named Roxy. Four-letter word. Oh, Roxy and Milo sitting in the tree. Kissing. First comes love. Then comes marriage. Then comes Milo Jr. and the baby carriage. Yeah. Miss Victoria, she sent you a hug, Milo. Okay? Y'all gonna be having babies? Baby Milo? You can't? Okay, he can't. He don't have anything to contribute, okay? He got nothing. Trust me when I say it's empty down there. It is flattened. Ready for what? Print then cut. Is nothing. Okay, you understand where I'm going with this? He cannot help Roxy at all, okay? All he can do is lick her. That's it, okay? That's it. All right? Just want to put that out there. Okay. I'm just telling you. You cannot. She don't have anything, so they can be perfect. They can just grow old together because he loves dogs. And he doesn't realize he's a dog because he's going to look at her like, look at this animal. But he's going to be nice to her. I can tell you that. Okay? He's going to be nice to her. All right, let's go into Cricut Design Space, and I want to show y'all something. Y'all ready for that? I'm just telling you, he got nothing. Okay? You got nothing to give him. Okay? We're going into Cricut Design Space. Y'all was something else. It ain't me, it's who? You. Is it them? Is it them, Milo? It's them. We don't even know why they saying that kind of stuff, do we? We don't know. Okay, Milo and Roxy, they can adopt. They should adopt. All right, so let's just say you've already downloaded the file, you went to your spam and you found the file and it's there. Praise the Lord, right? You have the file. Now you have to extract it, and I would say save it wherever you want to save it, on your computer, on your desktop. You know, I like to save my stuff in, I have a folder that's just called Rhinestone templates. Hey, Richie. Okay, that's what I do. Oh, thank you, Erica. And then you would have to upload it. So I'm going to click upload like I've done all of those things, right? Because here's the file right here, but I'm going to go to where I have it saved. I'm going to go to browse, and I'm going to go to my documents, and I'm going to go to my Rhinestone templates. And I'm going to click open because that's where I have it saved. And this one is called Naughty Nice I Tried Elf. And I'm going to click open. And so you'll be doing this exact same thing, okay? Now notice the size of the file is in the name of the file. This file right here, if you look at the image name, it says Naughty Nice I Tried Elf, and the size of it is 11.815 by 11.240. Hey, Kimmy. With Rhinestone templates, the size is the size. You can't change the size. Okay, so whatever the size is that the person who created the file, that's the size. Okay, so I'm going to click upload. And you know, if you feel like I'm never going to remember that, write it down, take a picture. What they say on Friday, write it down, take a picture. I don't get, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. You cannot sell the template, but you can put it on like a shirt or on a bag or something like that. But no, you can't sell the template. Okay. All right. So here's the file. You can see I've uploaded it multiple times. You're going to add it to the canvas. Oh, that's good, Donna. Okay, so I'm going to bring the view on my screen down a little bit. All right, so you can see it. Now, if I click on the file, I can still see that the size matches. It matches what I already had. So I've already downloaded the file. I've uploaded the file. I have the file in Cricut Design Space. Okay. You don't, Kristen. I tried it. Okay. All right. So let me show you something. Right now, hopefully you can see I'm connected to my Cricut Explore Air 2. Can y'all see that right here? I'm connected to my Cricut Explore Air 2 because I don't have a Explore Air 3 or a Maker 3. I have the Cricut Explore Air 2 and I have the original Cricut Maker. Yeah, you can put it on a shirt. You can put it on whatever. The template, yeah, you can use a template and put it on whatever you want to put it on, and then you can sell that, but not sell the template. Y'all see that, right? I want to show you something. I just need one yes. Can I get a yes? Can I get a what? Can I get a woo-hoo? We need a what? We need a woo-hoo? Okay. Do we need a what? Can we get a woo-hoo? Okay, perfect. All right, because my Wi-Fi is slow. All right, so I'm in my Explorer, and I'm going to click right here under my name, and I'm going to go to settings. Okay, I'm looking at my settings. I'm going to go to machines, and I'm going to go to custom material settings. Hopefully y'all saw all of that I just did. I went to my name. I clicked on settings. Then I went to custom material settings, and I went to machines. I went to machines and custom material settings. Okay. It did, Kristen. I'm going to show you. All right. So I'm going to select my Cricut Explore Air 2. And the setting that I used to cut this was heavy cardstock. Somebody type in heavy cardstock. Heavy cardstock. Heavy cardstock. Heavy cardstock. So I'm scrolling down and I'm looking at what the heavy cardstock setting is. Right here, I can see that the setting for heavy cardstock has I think it's a cut pressure of 248, I guess force, right? If I'm trying to think of what that means. The setting for heavy cardstock on a Cricut Explorer Air 2 on mine. Now, this might not be the same on yours. You will be checking yours to see what it is. Okay. Heavy cardstock on mine is 248, and it's going to cut 3 times. 3 times using the fine point blade. I have not changed that. This is the setting that it had when I got this Cricut. I never even knew to change it. Okay, so I want you to know that I did not make any changes to this. So on a Cricut Explorer Air 2, the setting is for heavy cardstock is 248 for the cut pressure, and it's going to basically cut those dots 3 times. Multi-cut, that means it's going to cut it 3 times. Now I'm going to switch machines, and I'm going to look at the heavy cardstock setting for my Cricut Maker. I'm going to switch machines and look at the setting for the Cricut Maker that I also did not change. I did not make any changes to this. So I'm scrolling down. I'm looking for heavy cardstock. The heavy cardstock setting for the Cricut Maker for mine is 282, has a cut pressure of 282, and it does not do a multi-cut. It's going to cut 1 time. Can y'all see that? It does take a long time. It depends on the file too, Brenda. Do y'all see that? Oh, good, Meredith. Thank you for saying that. Okay. All right. So I tested this just even today to see like which one was going to be better for me. And I found that the Cricut Explorer Air 2 actually did better with cutting out the dots. So I'm going to go back to switch machine. I'm going back to my Cricut Explorer Air 2, and I'm letting you see that heavy cardstock setting again, because the cut pressure for the heavy cardstock on the Cricut Explorer Air 2 was, let me look at it again, heavy cardstock. Heavy cardstock. Let me find it. Did I pass it? Heavy cardstock was 248, and it had 3 passes, or it cut 3 times. Okay. How y'all feeling so far? Because I feel like that was a lot. Okay, 248 with 3. That means it's going to cut those dots 3, 3, 3, 3. I agree, Kristen, because I never changed them. I never changed those settings. And if you were to go through and compare just different cut settings for 2 different machines that I never changed, they would be different. Okay. All right. So you understand that I'm using the cut setting of, I'm going to use my Cricut Explorer Air 2. I'm using the heavy cardstock setting. Okay. So, and I'm just going to show you really quick, just one mat. I already have everything already cut out, but I'm going to cut the one that has the least amount of dots. Okay. All right. So going back in, I'm going in. Okay. Y'all made me say, I didn't want to even say it like that, but you made me, so that's on you. All right, blame yourself. All right, so let me close this out. I'm on my Cricut Explorer Air 2. Here's the file. Once you get the file in, what you have to do is click ungroup. Now this file has 3 layers, right? It has the yellow layer. Let me separate it. It has a red layer. It has a yellow layer, and it also has a green layer. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. And if you're following along with me, you should be right here. We should be together. Okay. I have not resized anything. All I've done was brought the file in and I ungrouped it. Okay. Now I'm just going to click make it. Or it's not even make it anymore. It's just make. Look at Cricut. They want to just change that. All right. So for the first part of this template, it says that I need the large or the longer mat. So I'm just going to click OK. Okay. Because I did this earlier and I'm going to show you. All right, and I am going to grab a mat and I'm going to put the flock on the mat. Milo, are we putting flock on the mat? Huh? We're putting flock on the mat? Yeah, we like to do that. All right, so now let's look at this. According to this yellow mat, I need at least 7 inches, but a little bit beyond that, right? The 7 inches and all the way down to like just above the 12. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go past the 7 with the flock on the mat. I'm using a regular standard grip mat. I'm not using the long mat. I'm not going to use a long mat. Let me stop sharing so you can see what I'm doing. Let me stop sharing so you can see what I'm doing. Here's the flock. This is just flock. I'm putting it on the mat. And I am going, let me move this so you can see it. And I'm going to cut this. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. We need to cut it? Do we need to cut it? Okay. Don't worry about it. All right. Don't worry about my coffee either. They try to worry about my coffee, Milo, and it's not even their coffee? Yeah, we saw them doing that. We don't even like that kind of stuff. I'm just using my little finger knife. I'm sure I don't use this the right way, but don't worry about it. All right, and I cut right on the mat. That's what I do. Okay, though, if it don't work for you, don't do it, but that's what I do. So I'm just going to put this on here just like this. Right? And I'm only using what I need to use. I don't need to use the rest of this because I need to make sure that my flock is face up and that it's on the mat. Okay. And I'm going to put the mat in the machine with the setting on heavy. You see, I'm just using the regular mat. I'm not using the long mat. I'm going to put this in the machine. My Cricut Explorer Air 2. I keep my dial. Make sure y'all can see that. I keep my dial on the custom setting. Fuck! Ha! Dazel. Flock without the L. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I keep it on the custom setting. I'm going to put it right in here just like this. This was the yellow layer. Remember they said it on the thing, it said I needed a long mat. I'm going to go back so we can see where it said that because I don't want you to think I'm doing anything shady. We're not doing anything shady, baby. Right? It said I needed this, right? So I'm going to go and click continue. Okay. Looking for my Cricut. Jackie, I don't know why. Okay. So I'm going to go to browse all materials because heavy cardstock is not one of my favorites, literally in life or in Cricut design space. Okay, and then I'm just going to go down here and select heavy cardstock and done. And I'm going to click the flashing C on my Cricut. I'm going to click the C and then I'm going to stop sharing so y'all can see what's going on. Okay. Remove all of this. Y'all can see. Milo, do they need to be able to see? Huh? Yeah. How y'all feeling? Well, can you say fuck, fuck, fuck? Can you say fuck, fuck, fuck? Okay. Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling really, really good? Okay, good. So if you've never cut flock before, you've never used a rhinestone before, you are confused about like how you put them in the, you know, like are we doing one rhinestone at a time? Hopefully you are feeling good so far that no, we don't do that because ain't nobody got time for that. Don't worry about it. Do we worry about it, Milo? We don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. So this right here that's cutting, it's just cutting again just so I can show you that you don't need the long mat. Okay? I'm just doing this to show you that you really don't need the long mat. And this is, I just, instead of using, Milo, we're not doing that. We're not. Now, she already said Roxy was going to be your girlfriend. You got to make a good impression. You want to make a good impression or not? You do? Okay. He gonna do better. This right here is just cardstock. I just put the template on cardstock just to hold it. Just to let you know that I'm not keeping it on my desk forever. Okay? That's what I don't plan to do. All right. Some people love to do that, and then that's great. Like, I think that's great for you, not for me. I also want to say that you are not bound by these colors. So where I have red, if you don't want to use red, you don't have to. Where I have green, if you don't want to use green, you don't have to. You can use whatever color you want to use, okay? All right. I am going to use, what color do I want to use? I think I'm going to use gold. For my outline layer right here, I think I'm going to use gold emerald. Let me also say this. Right here, you can cut this X so that you don't brush it in at the same, you know, you can brush it at the same time, but you can put this X in any box you want to. So if you feel like you're naughty, first of all, I'm going to pray for you. If you feel like you're nice, thank you. And if you feel like, you know what, I tried, that's great. Okay? Put the X where you, be true to who? Yourself. Okay? All right. Put the X where you want it to go. Okay? Where are we putting the X? Where we want it to go. Well, you're looking really, really cute. Roxy gonna be in love. She might be stalking you. She wanna be coming to see you and stuff? Yeah. I get it. You looking really, really cute. He is looking really, really cute. All right, so for this, I'm going to use these gold emerald. Gold emerald. I don't know if it's gonna look right, but I hope it does. I don't know, because that emerald is very dark. Maybe I'll use, no, I'm gonna use jonquil. That's what I'm gonna do. You feeling good about flock, classy lady? Okay, good. All right, that's really good. The goal, my goal is for you to know exactly what you're doing. I don't want to hide anything from you. I want you to see the full process of how to do this. So hopefully you can see my template. This right here that's cutting out is the exact same as this, okay? And I'm just gonna pour a generous amount. Now let me also say this for everybody who's already purchased that template. I made a file that, y'all want to see it? Hey, Karen D. I don't know. I'm a file that's kind of like a checklist for anyone who wants to, you know, like know the steps. Like, what are the steps of doing this? Like, because I don't want to keep watching your video, Delonda, even though I want you to watch the video. Like, I want you to watch it a whole bunch of times. Even if you've already watched it, I want you to do what? Watch it again. And every time I want you to do what? Like it, right? I do. Kristen, I do. I'm not using different blade at all. I'm using the regular schmegular fine point blade. But I created a I don't know, like a checklist. Let me show y'all what it looks like. I didn't share it, and I didn't because I kind of like did it after I put the file for sale, because sometimes I'm wordy and it's too much. And you might be like, you know, Delonda, that's too much. You're doing too much. Step 1, cut it. Step 2, press it. But this has a lot of steps, but I feel like some people like that. But let me show you what it looks like, just in case y'all want to see. You want to have it. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Milo, are we showing it to the people? Are we going to show it to the people? Let me show it to you. Let me see if I can make it big. See that? So I made this whole document. And if it's too much, you could be like, you know what, Delonda, that's too much. This is too much. I cannot. If you have already purchased this file and you want this document, I will definitely send it to you because I want you to have it if you want it. If you don't, just don't open the email. Just be like, you know, Delonda, I can't do it. I'm not. Oh, that's my son, y'all. Hold on, let me get Peter to open the door. Y'all see what I'm saying? Let me make it bigger so you can see it. Let me go. Let me see. So this is what it looks like how to use the template. You know, the size of the template can't be changed. The size of the rhinestone should match the size of the what's indicated on the template. Gather your materials. It has that same list that I already showed you. Purchase and download the template, extract the file, open the software, upload the file, make a note of the size if the file has more than one color. Like I went through the whole thing. I shared my settings with you if you're using a Cricut, if you're using a, you know, Romeo. I continue with this is how you do it. Like I did a whole Montel, was it? This is how we do it. That. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me open the door for my son. Is that something son? Is that something son? Okay, Miles. And come say hi. Okay. All right, so let me stop sharing. Miles gonna come up here and say hi to y'all. All right, quick. Okay, so y'all good? I know sometimes I'm very wordy, but I think that's the teacher in me. Send the checklist. Okay. All right. I'm going to send it to everybody. And if you feel like it's too much, just delete it. Okay. It won't. Guess what? I won't even know. You be like, Delonda, I'm gonna hurt your feelings because I ain't even gonna read it. Guess what? I'm not even gonna know. I won't even know. Okay. Now I was gonna say hi to the people. All right. So see? So I took y'all gonna say hi to my son. Hold on, because he just came home. Say hi to my son. Okay, hair. Okay, long hair. Milo, get down. Milo, get down. You say hi to my son. This is my son. You say hi. Hello. They can just see you.
Oh, you're live.
I am live. Okay, I'll be down in a minute. Okay. Okay. So y'all good? I know. He's so tall. Okay. So I took it from hopefully I'm not going too fast, and this is you're understanding this process. So I removed it from the Cricut, right? And typically I would have checked it first, like I wouldn't have just taken it off like that, but I'm doing this because I'm showing you. All right. He got to make some shirts. He got an order to do. Unlike his mother, we're gonna hurry up. All right, so I'm gonna remove the flock from the backing. Let's see if it cut, Lord. Oh, look. See, that setting was good. The setting was good, right? So that's what you want to have. When you cut yours, and you saw I use my Cricut Explorer too. Remember, there's no 3 in this house. The only 3 we have is what? Nothing. We don't have a 3 or anything. Okay, we don't have a Maker 3, Explorer 3, and guess what? We won't. Okay, so we have that, and this is a lot of wasted flock. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, in all honesty, if I were you, I would cut this X off, and I would cut this and cut here, and I would move that flock, but I don't want to confuse you, right? So I will remove this. Now I see some flock dots. I see some spaces that didn't cut all the way through. You see that? You see where it didn't cut all the way through? Right? So if that happens to you, all you do is you take your wax pen. I'll take my wax pen. I know. Kristen, that's the best comment ever. That's the truth. Oh my gosh. I saw the girls this morning at church though. Okay. So you just poke those holes because you want to have no flock in those dots. All the dots where it was supposed to cut, those have to be removed. You don't want that. See what I'm doing? I'm just taking those dots out so that I don't have any dots right there. Y'all, and I didn't cook dinner because Peter and I were going to dinner. Well, maybe they can go pick up something and bring it back for me. Okay, do y'all see what I'm doing? You understand this part? And it says it in my little cheat sheet that I created, that if yours cuts and it doesn't cut all the way through, just use your wax pen and then poke those out. Okay, so I still see one right here and one right there. Miles, you want to go get something to eat while I'm doing this? Okay. My card is in my purse on the side, on that black purse that's in Peter's car. Ask Peter if he wants something. Okay, so you see that? So there should be nothing left in there. Y'all following? You good? So then I would take this, let me put this down. I would take this flexible chopping mat. I hope I'm answering all the questions, y'all. I'm trying to be thorough. Take this chopping mat, remember it's 2 in a pack, and I would put the template on the mat. The purpose of the mat is so you can reuse the template as many times as you want to. Now huh? I'm on live.
How much did this cost?
He wants to know how much my purse costs, as if he's gonna buy me another one. Don't worry. I just got it yesterday. Y'all, Peter bought me a new purse yesterday. He just bought it. Just got it. No. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to brush this in. I have decided that I'm using Jonquil because, as Kristen said, I do love Jonquil. You want cash or you want a card? Did you bring the other card back? Okay. Okay, so I have the template right here. Now I'm going to show you how I brush it in. When I brush mine in, I always pour a generous amount, right? When I say generous amount, generous means a lot. If somebody's generous, they give you a lot, right? They give you more than enough, right? That's what generous is. Not like you're going to get just enough. Not that, right? That's not generous, right? And we're pouring a generous amount. Milo, did we say generous? Turn my heat press on. Pouring my heat, turn my heat press on. Let me see if I can, thank you. Kristen, I was completely shocked when he said yes. I was like, oh my gosh, he said yes. Let me see if I can connect my, oh good, Peter is gonna have Whataburger, so I don't have to rush. Because I don't feel like rushing. StreamYard, but I know Eve has a live 8. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the sound. You don't have that kind of money. Let's see. I think that's gonna work. Let's see. What happened to what? What happened to what, Eve? What happened to what? What happened to what? Let's see. Some of y'all are behind on the chat. Can y'all see that good enough? Or is that not good enough? Hopefully it is good enough. Oh no, that's John. I'm gonna try it. This is Jonquil AB actually. Okay, so I'm gonna pour on the rhinestones a generous amount. Generous means a lot, right? And the purpose of doing it this way is to brush them in and make sure that all of those holes are filled in. I'm gonna put the cap back on the container. Okay, get my brush. Now, if you get the starter kit from Eve, it comes with the brush. I don't know if y'all can see that good enough. Hopefully you can. I think that's good though. I'm using Jonquil AB. I don't think I've ever used this color ever. This is the first time. Exclusive. Now, let me say what I said again about the template that I created. If you have already purchased the file, I'll see your email address in the list, and I will send that file to you by email. Y'all have done a good job for the most part of not asking me about the file. Let's keep doing the good job, okay? I can't help everybody. That's why I made one file that should be able to help you, okay? I am a proud mom. They have made me proud. They have made me very proud. So if you've already purchased this file, you're going to get that template. And like I said, you can take it or leave it. My feelings won't be hurt if you feel like it's too much. But I do think it's, good to have all the steps in case you get stuck. You don't want to come back and watch a video. Some people do better with the checklist. I know I do. So there's that. I am going to be demonstrating really soon how to create a simple template. And when I say simple, baby, when I say simple, I mean it, okay? Yeah, even Milo could do it. He don't even have thumbs. Do you have thumbs? You don't? Okay. He's looking at me like, girl, yes, I do. See what I'm doing? Just brushing in the stone. So for anybody who was wondering, like, oh, do you put them in one by one? No, not like that at all. Now that template is for anyone who has purchased the file that I created. I feel like it's not gonna hurt me to give you something. You've already given me something. And you're giving me something right now. You're giving me your what? Done. All right. So thank you for that. All right. So there's that. I don't know if you can see that is brushed in. And I'm just gonna brush in this X too. So I want this X to be the same color as that outline of the elf hat. Checklist. You're a checklist person, Amanda? Y'all, I promise y'all, have y'all ever like connected with somebody and you feel like this person understands me? That's how I feel about Amanda. Like I feel like she understands me, except when she did not understand goose and geese. She missed it. She missed the mark on that one now. Talk about it. Okay? You missed it on that one, okay? I'm not gonna keep bringing it up, but you definitely missed it on that one, okay? You were not there with the people. All right, so now that I have it brushed in, right? What I would do, man, can y'all see that? Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can. I will go over this with my fingers, and I will make sure, like, did I brush in all those holes, right? Did I get it? Did I get it? Gail Designs, thank you so much. Gail also tested the file for the VIP group. She posted it earlier today. She said she did not have a problem. Okay, shopping. So you can get the stones back in the container by, doing this, or you can buy Eve's kit and use that Bling scoop, which is, worth gold, more than gold, right? You can do it however you want to do it. But the goal is to get all the rhinestones back in the container without wasting any. Okay. And I promise, I am going to send it. So, and I don't have any plan to sell that separately. I'm not doing that. So please don't ask, can you purchase that? Because the answer would be no, not a no. Okay, we got that? All right, so can y'all see that? Hopefully you can see it. That is on there. Like all of the rhinestones are brushed in, right? Can y'all see that? Goose and geese, Donzel, that's it. So now what I would do, I have my heat press already heating up to 350 degrees. You'll see that in a minute. And I have this first template brushed in. I'm going to get this KTM mask that I've already used before. This is an old piece. It's not a brand new piece. And I would, use the taco method. And this is on that sheet, that cheat sheet that I made. Can y'all see that? Hopefully y'all can see that. And I would put this down really fast on top of the rhinestones that I already brushed in. And then I would do this, okay? And I will make sure they're already, they're all adhered to the KTM mask, right? Like that. I'm using Jonquil AB, and hopefully it looks right because I've never used Jonquil AB ever. I've used Jonquil, but not Jonquil AB. Never used that. Okay. baby, that's what I showed them how to make. They were like, I don't want that. Okay, got that? We got that? Does anybody feel confused so far, or lost, or feeling like, Delonda, you lost me? Like, is anybody at that point? Anybody at that point right there where they feel like they just can't do it? Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Anybody feeling lost, or they need to see something again, or okay. All right, good. All right, so that's part of the template. I'm just going to keep this on here for now. And I'm going to brush in another part of the template, okay? All right, so get another part of the template. Let's go. Where's my white layer? Let's go with this one. Not white layer, but my green layer. So for the green layer, this one, right? I'm going to just brush in wintergreen. I can brush in peridot. I can brush in any color of green I want. What I have found is that emerald is dark on a black shirt. However, I have not tried it on a white shirt. I have not tried putting this design on a white shirt at all. So I'm not sure how it will look. I personally, Delonda, with all my honor, okay, I have not personally had great success with white shirts. I don't typically wear white shirts. But if you prefer white shirts, I would say try it. It might look nice. I have not tried it. And I don't plan to. All right, maybe I'll use, no, I'm gonna go with wintergreen because that's what I said, wintergreen. All right, so here's wintergreen. 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 Okay, I have a big thing of wintergreen because I need it. I need it every day. I don't know why I broke out in the song right there, but that's between who, what? Me and the Lord. Generous amount. Pouring a generous amount. How much is generous? A lot. How much is a lot? A whole bunch. How much is a whole bunch? Huge. Massive. What somebody say? A ton. Whatever word you want to use. And then you just brush them in. Now, my suggestion for this file only, and it won't be that way for every file, but for this file, I suggest placing this part of the file on the shirt or the hoodie or whatever first. The green layer, because the boxes will be your, I don't know, like your guide as to how far over you need to go on the fabric. And if you press the red layer first, you might not go over far enough. So in my opinion, it's better to just do this green layer first. Okay. But it won't be that way for every file, but for this file, it is. Okay. So that's why I didn't, even though I brushed that other one, I didn't put it on anything. Okay. You calling the voice because they missing out. What? Where's Delonda? That's why we don't have any winners yet. Because she ain't on here. That's it. Okay. That's why they just like, they're in limbo. They don't know what to do. Calling the voice. Tell them you found a buried treasure. Now I don't have I wouldn't say I have a heavy hand, but I guess it's just regular when it comes to brushing in these rhinestones. Hopefully y'all can see it good. Just brushing it in. I'm so happy to see my son. Sunny boy, Sunny. I'm gonna squeeze him tight when I get off this live. Y'all just don't know. Okay, I'm just brushing this in. Trying to hurry up. Now, if you were wondering, in order to create rhinestone templates, you will need, that's not true. I used Silhouette Studio. I used the business edition. Now, I know there's one that's called like the designer edition. I don't know what's the difference between the designer edition and the business edition, but I used the business edition. And I don't know how much it costs. Maybe it was, I don't want to tell you the wrong price, maybe $79 or I don't know how much it costs. But that's what I used to create this template. But you can use it to create SVGs. You can use it to create puzzle templates. There are a lot of little features in there. So if you wanted to make your own puzzle template, you could. And I only know the basics. I don't know a lot. Girl, you basic. Yeah, that's pretty much what I know is the basics. Okay. So for this layer, there were, I think it was 800 rhinestones. I don't have the document pulled up, but when I created the template, I made a note of how many rhinestones were needed for each layer. And every time I create a template, my goal is to let you know how many rhinestones you'll need, okay? Because I think that's important. That is very important. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Some people don't like them. Some people, it makes them feel anxious, like, if they miss a step. And so I get that. And what works for one person will not work for everyone. Some people hate checklists. I work better from a checklist. A lot of what's in my craft journal are their checklists. And it just helps me to stay on track. Almost like, an agenda, kind of. Okay. All right. So same thing I did with the first layer. I'm going to go over this with my fingers, making sure that I don't have any extra rhinestones, that I don't have any doubles. I'm looking at it. I'm making sure that none of them are flipped the opposite direction, that I covered all of these holes, right? Okay. So I have all of that. All right. Y'all see that good? Thank you, Kristen. Okay. So then I will do the same thing. I will get these brushed back into the container. Now, if you have the Bling scoop, this will be a good time to use that, right? Because you can scoop up more than this at a time. I've also started putting butcher paper on the floor in case. I'm glad that wasn't you speeding.
What's that?
You don't hear that car out there speeding?
Oh, I did.
Oh. You got something for Peter?
Yep.
Look at God. Okay, y'all. So I don't know if y'all heard that part about I already have my heat press heating up, but if you're using a Cricut Easy Press, I wouldn't have it on yet because the Easy Press does. Now, I don't love the Easy Press, but I will give it props when props are due. It does heat up very fast. I do know that. Okay. All right. So this is where I would probably get a wax pen for that one that's being ornery. All right. All right. Sorry this is taking so long, but I don't want to leave any out. Sorry. So sorry. All right, so there's that. Okay, or the school. Oh, Reese, you're gonna love that thing. All right, so I have my green layer, so I will get another piece of the KTM mask, and I would, cover this. I would be very careful about moving this. Now, remember I said I have all of mine stuck to this tape to this heat press table over here. So you got to make sure your mask is big enough. So this is not a big enough. This is not a big enough piece. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it just kind of like stuck right there. I need a bigger piece. But I have plenty, so don't you worry yourself. Let me see if this piece is big enough. No, that's not. I can tell. Let me see if this piece is big enough. Doesn't look like it is. I should have used that piece. I'm just cut a piece because I don't have time to be wasting looking for a big enough piece. I'm going to make sure my KTM mask is big enough to cover the whole design. And I'm just going to cut a piece of it off. This is also on the checklist that I created. Like when you cut the KTM mask, before you cut it, make sure it's going to cover the complete design. And when I'm finished with a piece, I always just stick it back to the backing. Okay, that's what I do. All right, so when I take the KTM mask off, most of the time I'll put it on my shirt and I'll can you use an older carrier sheet? I haven't tried that, but I know you can use the mask from what's that stuff called? Easy Color DTV. The design that I created with the Santa hat, Miss Becky, that's for my VIP group from Maker Academy weekend. So I'll just put it on my shirt just to kind of get some of the stickiness off. This part right here is optional. Okay, this part right here is optional. All right, so then I'm going to use that same taco method, and the goal is to get all of these rhinestones on this mask. Okay, I'm doing the same thing I did the first time. I placed it down. I'm sorry, this is shaking. Let me move this, hold on. Yes, y'all, please remember to like the video. Please, if you are finding this helpful, that it really does help my channel a lot when you do that. And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. Okay. All right, so now I have that. Okay, so when you come in, please remember to like the video. Now on my end, I see 255 people that are watching. So I should have at least 200 likes. I should have at least 200 likes if you are finding this helpful. If not, then don't like it. Or still like it. Please don't like it. All right, I got to make sure I have all of my stuff. I got it. I see one rhinestone that I'm going to put back in this little container. No rhinestone left behind. Okay. Now, if you did not put your email address in the, you had to put your email address when you purchased the file. That's the only way it's going to come to you. Okay. All right. So there's the template. There's the green layer. Now I just have one more layer to brush in, and that's the red layer. And that's the one that looks like this. Right. So I'll brush that in separately. All right. So let me go ahead and brush that in. And I'm going to use this same transfer mask with this one. But I'm going to go ahead and brush this one in first, and then I'll be ready to press my hoodie. All right, for this, I'm using good old candy apple. But I could use cyan. I could use light cyan. I could use red D-mix. I could use whatever color of red I want to use. I could use white if I want to. I can use whatever color I want to use, okay? All right. So once again, I'm going to pour a generous amount. Generous, a lot, a whole bunch, gobs, right? Whatever your word is, whatever word you want it to be. All right, pour it. Eve, I'm crying because look, oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Y'all, whenever you're watching any content creator, please remember to like the video. That really does help them. And if you enjoy their content, that's the way you thank them, is you like the video. A lot of times people forget to do that, especially when we're on a live chat, because you have to actually click out to do that. But please remember to do that, no matter whose channel you're watching. If you're enjoying the content, it's good to like the video. Okay. Even if I'm watching, well, no, if I'm watching somebody's content and I don't like it, like if I don't like what they're saying, if there's, I think I still like it, unless it's something that's like offensive, then I'll just click out of there. I was watching something that I thought was very offensive earlier, and I just clicked out of there. I didn't dislike it, I just didn't like it, because that's two different things to me. All right, so I'm just brushing this in. Hopefully, if you were afraid to try rhinestones, this is giving you a little bit of comfort in knowing that you're not putting putting the rhinestones in one at a time. And if you have a Cricut Explorer Air 2, you can still cut the template. You saw me cut when you saw the Cricut cut it, you saw my settings. You saw that I didn't resize the file. I gave you the number of rhinestones you need. You know what materials you need. You did, Risa? At first I didn't. It used to drive me bananas. But now it does. Okay. Try to go a little faster. Even Patrice, our professionals, they would have been finished brushing this by now. They would have they would have already been finished with the whole tutorial. They would have been brushed it in, and they would have pressed it. The shirt would have already been in the mail. They would have been done already. That's what they would have done, honey. Because they're fast like that. Okay. So sometime this week, I'm going to just demonstrate how to create a quick and easy template. I mean, it's going to just be words. And once you see it, hopefully it'll help you. I'm not as good as Patrice now. And I won't, sell the template that I demonstrate, because I want you to do it yourself. I want you to be able to do it for yourself. Okay. I'm gonna go as slow as I can. Some people know how to do templates already, though. So much stuff I don't know. So much stuff I don't know. So you see why I pour a lot, so it'll brush in easily. I feel like if you only pour a few, it's hard to get them brushed in. It takes a long time. Yes. Okay. So there's the first part. I'm just going to go faster and try to brush the rest in. Okay. Is there a certain size for the shirt since you can't change the size? So in Jackie, that is an excellent question. And in terms of me being a beginner, let me tell you something that I still don't know how to do. Is I'm not good at making small templates. So that's it's almost like a kryptonite, like the Superman. What's his weakness? Kryptonite. There's I don't know how to do it. So I would say this design, the hoodie that I'm using is a medium. It's gonna take up that whole medium. And I'm not really good at making the design small. Now Patrice said the design was fine because people like rhinestone templates to be big, but what I have found, like in Silhouette Studio, when you're trying to create a design, first of all, you have to find a font that's big and bold enough that will display all of these little circles. 9 minutes. Okay, Donzel. I mean, I'm sorry, Eve. I'm sorry, Eve. I'm going fast. I'm going to speed up. It's hard to find font that's going to display it good enough on a small design. So I have not perfected that. But I would say this template is appropriate for medium, large, extra large. I would not put this on a small. That's a great question, though. Oh, another hour? Okay. Ooh, I'm like, Lord have mercy. The time just got away from me. Donzel, you scared everybody, including me, including my lover. He scared you? Donzel scared you? You were super scared? Okay. Not 9 minutes, Donzel. We got time. All right. I'm going fast, though, because I want to get this brushed in. Another hour. Okay. Gail, will you please share your cut settings? Gail has a Maker 3. I don't. And I don't think Gail used the same set. Did you use the same settings? Thank you, Dimps. Gail, will you share your settings? Because Gail already cut the template that has the Santa cap. I was scared. I'm like, man, I have been brushing slow. If it's time for Eve. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, so I'm just trying to get all of these rhinestones off now because I feel like I got them all brushed in except one right there. So if you were using an easy press, this is probably when I would turn it on after you finish brushing in your third template, because the easy press is going to heat up fast, and you know it don't stay on long before it'll power off. Even if you're using the HTV Ront, this will be the point where I would turn it on because I feel like it heats up fast too. So now I'm going over this with my fingers, making sure that, I don't have any doubles, that all of my rhinestones are face up. They're all in place. This is looking really good. I just want to say that. Okay, so I'm going to brush back in. And keep your rubber bands, your bands that come with your containers. Make sure you keep those, because if you were to drop one of these without the rubber band, I don't think it would be, like fun, to try to pick that up, okay? So make sure you put the rubber band back on it. But I also keep rubber bands on my Pick 6 container. I'll show you what that looks like too in a minute. The document, that's the checklist. I'm just going to link that under the video, but the materials, just the one that's the materials. But the other one that is everything, like how do you, step by step, I'm going to send that to you by email. And it'll be coming from Crafting with Delonda. So don't look for anything that's like, oh, this from Delonda. No, it's going to say Crafting with Delonda. I would definitely say check your spam. I can see when a mail and email has been delivered. So when somebody says, I didn't get it, I'm like, yes, you did. You didn't check your spam. Okay. Who is Eve? Eve is, let me show you. Patrice, will you please drop the link to Eve's website and the store and her YouTube channel? Okay. We went over that already. So it's not a dumb question, but we went over that at the beginning. Okay. All right. Oh, good. Thank you, Embarrass. Okay, so here's my red, right? And I'm just gonna leave this for now. Okay, got that? Got that? And I'm going to take out this hoodie. Okay, and it's just a medium. Let me move this. Let me okay, so I have this hoodie. Hi, Lynn. And it's just a medium gilden hoodie. That's okay. That's okay. All right. And I'm going to, hopefully y'all can see my heat press. And if you need me to bring this over closer to the heat press, I can do that so you can get a better view. Want me to bring it over closer to the heat press? No, Janice, that's a great question. And no, I would say no. Eve was like, I got 9 minutes. Okay, so here's the hoodie, right? And I am going to pre-press the hoodie, okay? Now, I do not, and people might say, that's wrong, Delonda, you should, but I don't. I don't lint roll mine, but you can. If it makes you feel good about yourself, lint roll yours, but I'm not, okay? I just want to say that, okay? All right, so here's the hoodie. I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to, my Lord, you being super, super good and super, super bad. Which one? I am going to pre-press this. The heat press is set for 350 degrees Fahrenheit for, I do 15 seconds. You can't find any setting to work for you, Geneva? You haven't gotten your download? Check your email. Check your spam, Jeremiah. Everyone is saying that it was in their spam. Probably because I've never sent anything from that email address. Check your spam. All right, so you saw me do a pre-press? Y'all saw that part? Y'all saw that part? 350 degrees for, I didn't need to press it 15 seconds, but I did. All right, so now I'm going to take my first layer, which is the green, and in my opinion, it's best to press the green layer first. And the reason why I say that is because of those check mark, the boxes, because this will let you know where to line it up on the fabric. Okay, that's just how I'm planning to do it, and I think it will work best. All right, and because I pressed this so many times, I guess 3 or 4 times, then I kind of feel like I know. Okay. Eve, Patrice, will you please also drop your website so they can look at your templates? Okay, so this is the template, and all I'm going to do is carefully remove the, I don't know if y'all need to see it. Let me show it to you so you can see it. I'm going to carefully remove the transfer tape from the flock. So I have the rhinestones. Can y'all see that? I have the rhinestones. The transfer tape is supposed to pick up the rhinestones. And I'm just making sure they're all stuck to the transfer tape. And if they don't stick, you can try using a brayer, or going over it with your fingers or whatever to make sure that they are stuck to the transfer tape. That's the goal. So I still see some that aren't picking up. No, and I have both the Maker 3 and Air 2. Oh, Geneva, check your settings. Did you see how I went into my settings? I demonstrated how to go into your settings, check your settings and see what they are. And you might need to check your blade, Geneva. One thing I did not demonstrate is how to clean your blade. You might need to clean your blade or get a newer blade. That might help. So I'm just peeling this back, and this is picking up the rhinestones for me. See that? I see one that it didn't, two that it didn't pick up, but I'm going to get that. Okay. Now see that part? And I'm going to take this template over to the heat press. I want to press this on the hoodie. And I'm making sure that I have enough space for the rhinestones and all of the words and all of that stuff. And I want it to be straight too. I'm going to cut that off. So you see, you don't put rhinestones in one at a time. So if that was your question, like, oh, do you put them in one at a time? No. Making sure it's straight. Push this in. We'll press this for 15 seconds. Yes. Yes. So you could take your blade out of your, well, that's not open already, but if your blade, like, see how that's, I don't know if you can see that, but see how that's full of gunk? There's gunk, right? This is all flock, right? That's flock. That's all that is. You can just take it and then just stick it through like that. And that helps tremendously. Okay. And you could do it like, I don't know, 25 times. I didn't count the number of times. And that really, really does help. Okay. Okay, so you saw me press the first layer, right? Y'all good on that part? Y'all good on that part? Oh, good. Joy Extra. Okay, that's awesome. Y'all good on that part? Yes, okay. So now I'm just going to remove the transfer tape or the KTM mask. I'm going to just remove it. Right, and I'm going to use this again, but let me just put it right here for right now because I want to show you what it looks like so far. So here's the first layer. Okay. And I see two rhinestones that didn't get pressed because they're still on the mat. So, and what I would do is I would use my wax pen to pick those up, and I will put them where they go. Oh, you need a bath. You need a bath? Super bad? Okay. Picking them up and putting them where they go. All right. So I want to get that same piece of transfer mask. You bring the view back down so you can see. And I'm using it right here. I'm going to put it on top of this. And we'll use this same piece that I just used on the green. I'm going to use this to pick up the red layer. Hot peel. So I'm just going over this, making sure I have all of my rhinestones. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so very, very, very much. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'm not shaking the table too much, right? So I have all of that. And I'm just going to make sure that when I pick this up, when I peel my transfer tape or KTM mask or whatever you want to call this, there should be no rhinestones left on here, right? Because this should be picking up the rhinestones from here. That's the purpose of it. See that? All of my rhinestones should be on here. Nothing should be on here. See that? So I'm going to take this, go back over to the heat press. And I'm going to line this up next to the green layer the way it was in the design. But I'm also lining up this with the green part of the cap. And I want to make sure that they're not on top of the other layer of rhinestones. And I'm going to bring the camera over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. I feel like that'll help. I'm moving the string from the hoodie from the inside. I have one rhinestone that got out of place. Hold on. What did I do with mine? What did I do with mine? 1 second. I'm gonna bring the camera over here so you can see how I'm lining this up. Can't see the chat just yet. Hold on. Let me bring the camera over here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Hello, we said 1 second? We said 1 second. Then we're going to bring the camera so they can see it. We want them to see it? Yeah. We want them to be able to see what I'm doing. I didn't want y'all to go on a little field trip. Going on a trip. Okay, let's see. Can you see that? I don't know if that's good for you, but I lined up the red layer with the green layer. See that? Okay, so I'm going to push this in. I'm going to press this for 15 seconds. Okay, yeah. It's going to pop up. Hopefully it doesn't scare you. Hopefully it doesn't scare you. It's going to pop up. Brace yourselves. Boom. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull this out. And remember, it's a hot peel, so I can just peel it back right now. Like that. All right. Pick it up so you can see it. That's the first 2 layers. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to do that 3rd layer, which I use the Jonquil AB. And I see one of my, like, I feel like what this got out of place. I'm going to try to put this on. I don't like the placement of that one. So I'm going to fix that red layer right there. But I'm going to press this other part first. Now I'm going to keep my X. I'm going to keep mine on I tried. But if you don't want yours there, do not press this as all one layer, okay? If you want your X in a different place, cut it separately and put it wherever you want to put it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I need you to understand that part. Like if I don't want mine on, right now the default is on I tried. But if you know you've been naughty, tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay? You put it on naughty. But if you've been nice, then you've been nice. Put it on nice. If you have tried and you and the struggle is real, you can just put it right there because that's where I'm at, right? I'm on here. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, same way I did when I was at the table. Hopefully it doesn't confuse you because I'm not at the table. Some people be like, oh, well, you lost me when you left the table. I'm still doing the same thing I would have done at the what? Table. Okay, I'm just pulling this back, just like this. Right, I'm taking it all the way off. Milo, we're taking it all the way off? We're taking it all the way off, right? I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna line it up. Oh, that's gonna look really, really good. Right, I'm gonna put the X in there, Milo jumping on me. And I'm just lining this up around this cap. That's looking really, really good. So making sure that it's going to line up around the cap and that none of the stones are on top of another stone, right? That's all I'm doing. So I feel like I need to add some stones right there or bring that down. Let me try to bring it down. I might add some green in there. All right, and then that's it right there. And I'm gonna fix my red. Let me add some red right there. Hopefully this is helping you. Hopefully this is helping you. So I'm gonna just get some red because I feel like I need to put like 3 red right there. Just put like 3. Right, and I'm gonna just use the end of this wax pen to pick them up and put them where I want them to go. This is where the wax pen comes in handy. We're almost about to land this plane. We're almost at the end of this thing. We still got time for y'all to go on over to check out Eve. Okay, and that's it. And I'll put these back in here. I don't need to put any transfer tape on that or anything like that. I think that looks good. Press that in. 15 seconds. Thank you, Dimps. Dimps, we missed you on the 7-hour live. Where were you? Okay, so that's it, right? So now I'm gonna peel this back. Let me pull this out. Move back, my love. Don't want me to burn your head off? Say I need you to not burn my head off because I need to meet Roxy. Because we're gonna be having my girlfriend. Okay. You don't want to have a boyfriend with a burnt off head. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Right? That's it. Okay. See? That looks really good. All right. Now I am going to add some, I feel like I want to add in some wintergreen up here, but I can do that off camera. Okay. I'm turning this heat press off and then we're going to go back to the table. Okay, let's stop the camera and go back, bring it over, back over to the table. Milo, we going back over to the table? Are we going back over to the table? Yeah. We're going back over to the table. And I'm going to give you a treat, okay? I'm going to give you a treat. You say hi to the people. Okay? You going to say hi to the people? Yeah. You want to say hi to the people. Okay. We're going to say hi to the people in 1 minute. Okay. All right. So, y'all got it? You feel like you can do it? That's really, really good, right? Isn't that good? I love Jonquil AB. Never thought I would, but I do. I love the Jonquil AB, and I might have even done these squares in Jonquil AB. I love it. Okay. So I use candy apple, wintergreen, and Jonquil AB. All right. And I went through every single step that I could even think to remember. Okay. Hopefully you found it helpful. The file is on the website. It's also linked below the video. This is my first time putting anything out for sale. It's $5. I think it's reasonable. I am going to send out the additional file to anyone who's already purchased the file or anyone who purchases the file. It will be coming from Crafting with Delonda. So that's what you'll be looking for. And most likely, if you don't see it, it'll be because it's in your spam folder. If you purchase the file and you still don't see it, I promise you it's in your spam folder. I'm not holding it hostage, okay? It's not like, no, you're not gonna get it. No, it's not that, okay? I want you to have it, okay? Because I want you to try it. I'm very proud of it. I did create a new design. It might be somebody else might be brushing it in soon. I won't say any names, but we'll see. I did already cut it out, and would y'all like to see it? I'm going to put it on my website, but would y'all like to see it? Patrice had to help me because I made it, but then she was like, you need to move the E over. But I'll definitely show it to you so you can see what it looks like. I'm very pleased with this. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. And don't worry, I promise you, I'm going to send the file. So please do not send me a message and say, I didn't get it, because that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. All right, let me show you what that looks like, and then we're going to get out of here because it's almost time for Eve. Present, share screen, entire screen share. This is it. You don't see that? Thank you, Dimps. This is the new file that I made, and I love it because I think all of us, this embodies every woman. This embodies every woman. Now, I don't have one that says he is, but I'm not a man, so I can't I can only speak for me, honey. I think this embodies every woman. Some of you know that there are scriptures attached to this. And yeah, so yeah. This one will be posted soon, okay? All right. All right. And I don't plan on making any more templates anytime soon. It's not I don't want to go into business. That's not my goal. My goal is to teach you how to make your own stuff. That's why I want to do a tutorial this week to show you how to create your own template, okay? Milo is there. He got transferred. Casey, your mask up to his phone. Let me let y'all say bye to Milo. Oh, somebody asked about my heat press. This is a 16 by 20 auto open wallet press from Heat Transfer Warehouse. And I love it. It's my newest heat press. If you don't feel like you need a 16 by 20, you could also get like a 15 by 15. HTV Ront is, very popular. You want to say hi to the people? Okay, let me say hi to the people, and then we gotta go because we gotta get out of here because I gotta help Miles. Y'all, Miles got order to do. Let me let y'all say hi to bye to Milo. All right, say bye to the people. You say bye to the people? Say bye to the people. Say bye. I'm gonna blow Roxy a kiss. No. Blow Roxy a kiss. I got a man. Mwah. That's for Roxy. Yeah. That's for Roxy. She's gonna be your girlfriend. Y'all gonna be adopted. Okay? All right. Miles, will you let him out? All right. Go downstairs with Miles. Go on, call him, Miles. Go. Call him, Miles. He is going bananas. All right. Let me find my little sheet. Y'all. Let me find my sheet. Let's recap because I don't want any issues. Some people don't listen. And I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. This will be linked below the video. Anybody can have this. This document right here is just a checklist of the materials you will need. This will be linked below the video. I'm not sending this to you by email. I'm not sending this by email. This is not coming to you by email. Okay? If you've already purchased the template, the other document that has all of the steps, that will be coming to you by email. It will be coming from Crafting with Delonda. Okay? Not coming by email. The other one is coming by email. This will be linked below the video. If you haven't already liked the video, I'm asking that you please do that. If you found any part of this helpful, if you learn how to brush in a rhinestone, if you learn how to, ungroup the template, if you learn how to upload the template, if you learned how to use rhinestones, if you learn how to if you learn anything, please like the video. That would be great. Okay. All right. So did we accomplish our goal? Did we accomplish our goal? Oh, good, Rondria. Then we good. We're doing good. Okay. Did we accomplish our goal? Thank you. Let me say my saying, then we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do not take it lightly when you give me your time because I know time is a treasure and I appreciate you and yours. Road rage, just stay away from it. Do not involve yourself. People are going through things, and I really do, especially during the holidays. Just because the holidays are happy for you, that does not mean they are happy for everyone, especially people who are grieving the loss of a loved one, or they're not in a good economic situation, or they're just having a hard time. So when people are going through stuff, normally a lot of times they take it out when they're on the road. Your goal when you get in your car is to get where you're going, right? Your goal is to arrive alive. And in order to do that, you got to keep yourself focused. I always say, just have a concert in your car, turn your music up, focus on the road. If somebody's trying to have road rage with you, do not engage, do not involve yourself. Don't look at them. Don't feel like you have to give them your opinion or let me tell you how I feel. I'm having a bad day. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I've never been involved in road rage, ever. Because I'm going to be what? Late? I'm going to be late, right? I always just say, they're going through something. Maybe they got to use the bathroom and I'm in the way. I'm going to get out of their way, okay? And I don't have to tell them anything. I don't have to give them any fingers, any hand gestures, my neck, my thoughts, nothing. Keep your eyes on the road and get where you're going so you can come back home to your family, okay? All right? If you know somebody this holiday season that's going to be alone, call them. Invite them over to your house. Okay? Because you just don't know. You don't know what people are going through. This is a tough time. Just like people always say, oh, happy holidays. Well, it ain't happy for me. You don't know what people are going through. A little bit of compassion can go a very long way. It really does. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. This will be linked. This will be below the video. The other document will come to your email. And if nobody has told you that they love you today, I love you. Okay. Okay. Y'all check out Eve. She'll be on soon. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.